It's a frigid January night in 1987. The small, unassuming town of Maplewood is shrouded in an eerie silence. Yet, inside the modest home at the end of Birch Street, a woman named Sarah Mitchell lies lifeless. Her eyes stare blankly, reflecting the moonlight seeping through the window. The old grandfather clock ticks ominously, each second punctuating the absence of her once vibrant laughter. Witnesses recall Sarah as a loving mother and dedicated nurse, a pillar of her community. But tonight, the only sounds are the distant sirens that grow louder, closing in on a crime scene that will haunt this town forever. Sarah Mitchell was more than just a name in the annals of Maplewood. She was a beacon of hope, known for her relentless devotion to the well-being of others. Every morning, she walked her son to school, a routine the neighborhood admired. But as forensic experts comb through the scene, piecing together fragments of a life cut short, they are left with more questions than answers. Her diary, a silent witness to her final days, tells of a mysterious caller who haunted her nights. The Midnight Caller, as he came to be known, had left no trace, until now. The investigation unfolds slowly, a tapestry of evidence stitched together by the relentless efforts of Detective James Carter. Known for his methodical approach, Carter delves deep into Sarah's life. Interviews with friends and family reveal a woman trapped in an invisible web of fear. The Midnight Caller's voice was described as cold, devoid of emotion, a whisper in the night that promised nothing but dread. According to case files, his calls began innocuously, yet they soon morphed into a sinister prelude to Sarah's tragic end. As weeks turn into months, the pressure mounts. The town's whispers become a cacophony, each resident adding their own theory to the growing legend of the Midnight Caller. However, the most chilling discovery comes from an unexpected source. A neighbor, under the guise of anonymity, shares recordings of the eerie calls made to Sarah. The community is left reeling as the recordings are played publicly, each word laden with an unspoken threat. The lines between fact and folklore blur, leaving everyone on edge. Piece by piece, the case unravels, exposing the fragility of human connections. Sarah's closest friends reveal hidden truths, each testimony a puzzle piece fitting uneasily into the larger picture. The Midnight Caller remains elusive, a ghost within the wires, but forensic evidence offers a glimmer of hope. Fingerprints on a discarded phone receiver link to a surprising suspect, someone known within the community. As the investigation tightens its grip, the line between hunter and hunted blurs, leading to an unexpected twist. In a twist that defies simple explanations, the suspect, a well-respected teacher at the local high school, denies all involvement. Yet, the evidence mounts, each piece intricately part of a macabre puzzle. The community is torn asunder, trust eroded by the revelations. Tensions rise as the trial begins, the courtroom a theater of human emotion. Observers recall the suspect's unwavering gaze, a portrait of calm amid chaos. But as the defense presents a shocking new theory, the case takes an unexpected turn. The defense's theory suggests an entirely different perpetrator, linked to a series of unsolved cases similar in nature. The Midnight Caller, they argue, might not be an isolated predator but part of a larger, more sinister network. As the courtroom listens in stunned silence, the implications ripple through the town, transforming fear into paranoia. The prosecution fights back, but the seeds of doubt have been sown. What if the Midnight Caller is still out there, hiding in plain sight? With the trial hanging in the balance, new evidence emerges from an unexpected witness. A former colleague of Sarah's comes forward, claiming to have overheard a conversation that casts doubt on the previous assumptions. The details are chilling, painting a picture of manipulation and deceit. According to witness testimony, Sarah had confided fears of being watched by someone she trusted. The Midnight Caller's identity shifts once more, leaving the courtroom and the town reeling from the implications. As the trial approaches its climax, the tension is palpable. The Midnight Caller, a figure of dread and mystery, now represents a deeper societal issue, a reflection of hidden fears and unspoken truths. The community watches, holding its breath, as new revelations challenge long-held beliefs. The victim, Sarah, is remembered not just for her tragic end but for the strength she showed in life. Her story becomes a catalyst for change, inciting conversations about security, trust, and community responsibility. The verdict is finally delivered, a moment weighted with consequence. The accused is acquitted, the courtroom split between relief and disbelief. Outside, reporters scramble for statements, capturing the raw emotions of those involved. But the midnight caller's shadow lingers, a reminder of unresolved questions. Did justice truly prevail, or has the real threat nearly slipped through the cracks? As the community grapples with these questions, the case becomes a haunting reminder of the complexities of human nature. In the aftermath, Maplewood attempts to heal. The case of the midnight caller has altered the fabric of the town, leaving an indelible mark on its history. Conversations about trust and vigilance become commonplace as the community strives to ensure such a tragedy won't repeat. Yet, the true identity of the midnight caller remains an enigma, a ghost story told in hushed tones. Sarah Mitchell's legacy, however, endures as a beacon of courage and resilience, her life a reminder of the light she brought to many. The story closes with a lingering question that echoes through time: who was the midnight caller, and why did they choose Sarah? The chilling reality is that some mysteries remain unsolved, leaving behind more questions than answers. In the dark corners of our world, similar shadows lurk, reminding us of the delicate balance between safety and vulnerability. As the credits roll, viewers are left to ponder their own moral compass and the hidden complexities of the human psyche.